Welcome back to the Daily Dean. So, when we fall asleep, we often think about things in the past, right? For me, it might be reflecting on my day, or an embarrassing moment from 6th, 7th, 8th, or ninth grade, or, whatever grade you're in. And when we think about those things, it can be really easy to think, oh man, why did I do that? Because obviously we look back and we have knowledge that we didn't have at the time for things that, are a little bit less than optimal, right? I'm going to be sharing a little bit of a short embarrassing story. In 6th grade, me and actually I'll keep no names. In 6th grade, there was a talent show, and me and two other friends did a comedy act thingy, and I forgot, like, we had a bunch of paper things and jokes that I and a couple other the two friends wrote down, and looking back now, those jokes were not the best, and I wish I could go back and think, wow, you could do way better than that. That was not very funny stuff, bro. And one of the lines I actually forgot in front of, the majority of the 6th grade class. I can't remember if they were 7th and 8th graders, but it was a little bit anxious inducing to think back of how I forgot one of my lines in front of this entire audience of people in the multi-purpose room. And just not something I like to dwell on when I'm trying to go to sleep. But just like those, I have embarrassing moments just like you do. And when I try to avoid thinking about those things, it's really hard because obviously we're not perfect. We've all experienced those things and not everything can be in our favor. But I want to pass on a little bit of my own personal experience and opinions. When we have those times, or when we're experiencing those times right now, those times are going to end. Eventually. Time keeps on moving forward regardless of how it feels. So there is going to be a point in your life where you're no longer feeling embarrassed in that moment. Because again, no matter how slow things are going, time continues at the same pace for everybody. So hope that provides a little bit of solace. And if you look back and you think, wow, that was so lame of me to do, that's a sign of your character development, right? Something you can be proud of because, hey, you're a different person. Now, objectively better, probably, because you think, wow, that is objectively bad, bro. And if you feel that way, that is a great sign of how far you've come. And if you can take pride in that, saying, hey, now I know what to do in situations similar to this, at least you have that experience to also share with other people, like I'm now doing with you. So if you have those things that you wish you could change, I say let those things be. Those things are now a part of you. This is a separate thing. Those things that have put you in the place where you are now, all were just coincidences that really just added up to be you right now. Once again, use right now twice than two separate sentences, but point being, the things that you've experienced in the past have all accumulated to who you are now. And those things you can share, once again, with other people. And if that's not comforting in the slightest, I don't really know what is. Because there really are things you can enjoy right now that you may not have had. Like, you may not have been able to experience without going through those things. So, that's all. Appreciate you, and thank you.